Yeah, I mean, it's just about availability. So just trying to get guys on the field, getting a feel for, can they execute to the level that they're capable of. And a couple of the guys, just really couldn't get through the process over the last couple of days. So we have a bunch of guys who have taken reps this week that will be ready to play.
Are those questionable guys? Anybody you're pretty sure is not going to play? Or
who do we have on the questionable?
Ashawn, Clowney.
We expect those guys. We expect all of them to play.
Like
Anybody else? Same. Xavier will play.
Legette, Damien, DJ, and Chuba.
Yep. We all expect all those guys to play.
If Moten can't go, is it Brady or is it Yash?
Probably Yash at the right side.
Okay. And then with Josie Jewell, obviously you brought in Wooten.
Yeah.
So probably Wooten and Winman.
Yep.
What did Xavier do to kind of get himself ready? Because I know for a while there it was uncertain. Was he better than you thought, or did he kind of put in extra work this week to get himself there?
Yeah, no extra work. It was really just like each day, just going through the volume that we asked of him. And then he kind of crushed those days, and then had a great practice yesterday, which was like our full speed kind of normal practice day. Today was a little modified, but he handled yesterday great. Bounced back today with another solid day. So really excited to get him back out there.
JC Horn, I know you went through a few of the guys. Do you have a status update on him at this point?
Yeah, JC was not able to go today, so he's doubtful right now, and so we'll check in with him. Of course, we'd love to have JC out there, so we'll check in with him again one more time in the morning to see where we're at, and then if not, we have other guys who've been taking the reps for him this week.
But losing Shaw, obviously, you kind of got to move stuff around. How confident are you in Dane Jackson, either on the outside or inside?
Yeah, very confident. He's had his opportunities this year. So this will be another great one for Dane to get in there and show what he can do.
You've got a bunch of guys who've been on the roster corner that you've had as healthy scratches just because of the numbers games. Is there a guy in there that you really want to take a look at with the injuries that have been piling up?
We'd love to see all of them. We'd love to see a Caleb Evans. We'd love to see Shamar as well. So we're kind of going through that, and again, it's going to be all based on the availability of JC.
Dave, beyond the obvious, new guys rolling through, what's the challenge of constantly having different guys at inside linebacker, calling signals, trying to get people set?
Yeah, it's just communication, right? It's all the variables, all the situational things that come up throughout a course of a week, when you play a type of scheme, there's things that people try to challenge you with. And so it's about getting those guys up to speed on, like, in these different situations, here's what they're trying to attack. So, that's getting all that communicated and being ready for all the different variables is the greatest challenge.
In that sense, I guess Chandler's probably got more experience with it than Winman.
Yeah, he does.
I heard on yesterday's broadcast that Coach Carroll was being considered for the Bears job. Personally, how do you feel about possibly going up against him next year? In near future?
Honestly, it's all speculation at this point. I think Coach is amazing. So I think that whoever, if he wants to get back into the head coaching role and do that, I think whoever ends up with him has somebody who knows how to, build a program, who knows how to build a mentality about how to play football, and certainly a huge influence on, my coaching career and personally. So whenever and wherever that is, that's an amazing get for that team and that organization.
Dave, you've been able to kind of avoid the Thursday scheduled game, which can sometimes be a cluster leading up to it. I'm just wondering, how has that kind of helped you guys throughout the season kind of create a sense of normalcy week in and week out on Sundays? Yeah,
normalcy's good, and then also just with the challenges we've had, when you have a full week to kind of evaluate guys, to get them the reps they need, you can prep guys for Sunday, kind of on that regular cadence. And, from a body recovery standpoint, it certainly helps, to be able to get guys back to where they can play full speed.
Do a couple more. Coco was a bit silent last Sunday, 2 catches, 8 yards. Do you expect more out of him this weekend?
Just wherever the ball ends up, Bryce is doing a good job of throwing to the first open guy in progression, and sometimes the coverages send the ball to this guy or that guy, and I expect Jalen, it wasn't by design, I expect Jalen to make the most of his opportunities when they come to him this week.
Are you looking for Chuba to take a full load, or are you looking at some of these young running backs to kind of get a look at them a little bit more this week and next week?
Trying to win the game. Chuba gives us our best chance to win that game, so he's going to see the ball a lot, that's the hope. And to be balanced, to be able to do those things. I think, this is about finish for us. It's about, all these guys working together, and, when the other guys get their opportunities, I'll be excited for them as well.